On the frontier world of Vraxis IV, even the bravest soldiers kept a respectful distance from the Crimson Hydra. No creature in the outer systems inspired terror like it. A mountain of overlapping scales, 12 burning eyes, and venom that could liquefy Dura steel. It hunted beneath the obsidian canopies, leaving only echoes of screams behind. But what the galaxy feared most was not its strength. It was its blood. A single drop of Hydra ichor could infect an entire battalion. The pathogen mutated anything living into twisted horrors. The Vraxian plague was named after it. Entire cities had fallen. The Hydra was death incarnate, so naturally, humanity was tasked with capturing it alive. Corporal Mara Jensen was the mission's least experienced squad member, barely 2 years in the Terran Alliance, and practically still smelling of academy classrooms. She had joined the army to escape the dull routine of asteroid mining. Adventure, she thought. Glory, maybe. But as the dropship descended through Vraxis's violet atmosphere and into the thunderstruck wasteland, she questioned all her decisions at once. They found the Hydra faster than expected. The beast erupted from the jagged terrain like a living nightmare. 12 eyes blazing red, 3 serpentine heads screeching in disharmonic fury. The unit scattered beneath its brutal charge. Gunfire cracked, energy lances flashed, but the Hydra tore through exosuits like they were paper toys. The commander shouted retreat, but the ground buckled. Mara fell, trapped behind a collapsing ridge, as her squad fled without her. She lay frozen, her rifle helplessly pointed upward as the Hydra loomed above. Its central head dipped low, fangs dripping with sickly green venom. Every instinct in her screamed, "Die quietly." But its eyes, there was pain there. Fear. Not the look of a mindless monster, but a wounded animal ready to end everything because it didn't know anything else. A massive wound across its flank gushed glowing scarlet blood. So much it steamed and hissed where it hit the earth. The Hydra swayed violently. It wasn't attacking. It was dying. Mara's brain told her to run. Her heart did something incomprehensibly stupid. She crawled closer. "Hey. Hey. Easy," she whispered, voice trembling. "You're hurting. I see you. I'm not here to fight." The Hydra let out a sound, half snarl, half desperate whimper. The planet rumbled with it. Time slowed. She noticed something shocking. One of its heads, the smallest, watched her not with hunger but pleading. Like a puppy too massive to hide its fear. She removed a strip of synth bandage from her medkit and pressed it to the steaming wound. A blistering splash of Hydra blood coated her arm. That should have been the end. Instant agony. Mutation, transformation. That's how the plague worked. Everyone knew that, but Mara didn't scream. The blood clung to her skin like living fire, then sank beneath the surface, vanishing. No burning, no infection, just warmth, like a heartbeat borrowed. Her vision sharpened. She felt stronger, senses expanding outward. She could hear the Hydra's heartbeat stuttering. And something else. A voice, not spoken from mouths, but echoed inside her skull. "Help. Please," Mara gasped. "You can think? We are hunted. Our kind slaughtered. Feared. Misunderstood. I did not want to kill. I only wanted to live." The Hydra's body shuddered and collapsed, heads falling limp into dust. Its breathing slowed. It wouldn't survive without help. Without her, humans didn't heal monsters. That was policy. That was survival. Mara did it anyway. She ripped her uniform sleeve, tightening it around the wound to slow the bleeding. The Hydra's skin was hot like lava beneath a thin crust. She kept talking to calm herself, maybe to calm them both. "You're not alone. Stay with me. I've got you." Her squad finally circled back, weapons aimed. "Step away from it, Corporal," the commander barked. "You've been contaminated. We'll contain you. The creature dies. That's final." Mara stood protectively over the Hydra, spreading her arms wide. "If you shoot, you hit me. That thing is a bioweapon. It's intelligent," she argued. "It asked for help." The commander's visor reflected her trembling form. "You're infected, Jensen. The mutation might already be starting. I can't risk the unit." Mara dropped her weapon and stared him down. If it's starting, then look at me. Do I look like a monster to you? Silence stretched. Suddenly, the Hydra's smallest head nudged her shoulder gently. Then it draped its neck around her like a wounded pet seeking shelter. Gasps rippled through the soldiers. No one had ever seen the Crimson Hydra afraid, let alone affectionate. Then the impossible happened. The Hydra's blood patch began glowing through the bandage. Cells knitted. The wound sealed. It healed faster, because Mara was touching it. She was amplifying the regeneration. Her mere presence was stabilizing the creature's biology. The Hydra rose again, towering, but no longer rage-filled. It curled protectively around Mara instead, facing the guns with a low, threatening growl. Her voice cracked, but did not waver. Humanity didn't come here to exterminate life. We came here to explore, to understand. I won't let fear decide who gets to live. The commander lowered his rifle first with visible reluctance. One by one, the squad followed. The Hydra's thoughts brushed her mind again. Friend? In that breath, the war ended. News spread across the Alliance. A human had touched the beast's blood and lived. Mara Jensen became living proof that the Crimson Hydra wasn't a plague. It was a symbiotic creature. Its blood adapted to the biology of a chosen host, granting power, not corruption. And the Vraxian plague? It had only mutated out of defense, reacting to fear and violence. Humanity had judged too quickly, too cruelly. Mara worked tirelessly to bridge the gap. She learned the Hydra's telepathic language, established trust, and eventually introduced them as sentient partners in pacification and planetary rescue missions. Hydras that once destroyed cities were now protecting settlements from natural disasters and alien threats. She became the beast-bound human, leader of the first Human Hydra Alliance, and the Hydra she saved remained by her side always, named Ariex, meaning first hope. Years later, standing atop a balcony overlooking a thriving joint colony, Ariex curled one great head beside her. "We lived because you touched without fear," Ariex said. Mara smiled, placing her palm against warm scales. "No, we lived because I chose to listen." The galaxy had feared the Hydra's blood for centuries, but sometimes salvation begins with a human who refuses to fear what everyone else runs from.